I mean, they're not all good people in jail. There's some people you wouldn't really want to meet. You wonder why they're there. They're in the wrong place. They should be in the nut house.
What do you think is an appropriate punishment for the people that have made your life how it is when you were younger, without any regard for you?
For me, for myself, it's too late because a lot of them are dead. But for those that are still coming up, because it still happens today, find an island and leave them there.
Do you think they know how much it damages young kids?
Because they get away with it, they don't really care. It's like you're brought up to trust them and, I don't know, what is it? Respect your elders. That's what was programmed into my head when I was young. Yeah, I respect, I love, but I don't respect and love all of them. And I tell them too, why? Earn it, you don't just get it.
And what's their response?
They just put it down to, I'm a nasty little bitch.
So it's always your fault?
They say it's because I'm too sport, because I was brought up in the city, I wasn't brought up in the country. But it didn't matter where you were brought up, it happened all over. Auckland City, Karaia, where I come from, down the line. I still hear my mates moaning about the same thing in their lives.
Have you been able to move on?
No.
How have you dealt with it? I mean, you're
I attack society.
now.
Thank you.
How have you dealt with it? I mean, it still obviously affects you just thinking about it, because I can see it in your eyes.
I'd love to be a judge when some fella comes up on touching kids, because I know what I'd sentence him to. There wouldn't be 2 years probation and 6 months or 6 years jail. He'd go down just like those lifers, because that's how they ruin our lives. They give us a life sentence of misery. I found they basically all live the same life. They all grew up in the same situation. Maybe not with the incest and the drunken uncle. Some of them had church upbringings, but their life was just as miserable.
So misery loves company.
Oh, to the max. No, as much as I argue about, I forgive, my uncles and all that, it still hurts. I wanted them to feel the pain they put through. No, that's cool. But all these years, like, doesn't matter how much I get drunk, how stoned I get. It's like the picture's ingrained in my brain like a tattoo. It'll never go away. I mean, I tell myself and I say it loud, I forgive. It's past, but inside my head it tells me a different story. It doesn't forgive, it still holds on tight, and there's no way I'd wish it on anybody's children or daughter. I mean, I threatened the gangs all my life of growing up. You touch my kid, I'll kill you. Don't care who you are. So she's grown up pretty soft, apart from my abusive mouth.
Got some bosses, eh?
She's lucky, actually. She had mum there to look after her, that's why. She listened to mum, I didn't. No, I had my reasons. Eb didn't grow up in the same life I did. She grew up with just mum and dad. I grew up with mum, dad and all their drunken friends.
Your mum and dad changed now?
Oh, they're dead now, both of them. I had a sister, she died. Mum had 10 other kids, but they all died. So I was her lasting